Measure everything. That's what I say. That's what I do with all my clients when it comes to digital marketing. I don't use any fancy tools, I just use a spreadsheet because fancy tools make you think in a specific way, and they are useful and they do cut down time. It's a matter of choice. But the other thing I find is that because I'm using a spreadsheet, it's eyes on, looking at different statistics packages, from Google Analytics onwards. But it also means that I go in and that I search on particular keywords, for example, and then I find different things. You make those connections, don't you, when you've been searching online. So measure everything. Break down your spreadsheet into what's important for you. So I would suggest at the top you have your targets, your margins, and the percentage of target that you're hitting weekly or monthly. And then you can look at the channels, the different ways that traffic and sales come into your site, whether it's organic or it's email or it's social, and see what the most important channels are. And then hopefully you'll discover little nuggets, little patterns. It's very obvious for one of my clients that email increases the sales, not just through the email channel, but from other channels, because people will get the email, they don't necessarily click on the link that you want them to click on, no. So they each have their own way, don't we all? We all have our own way of reacting to an email. Some people won't even open it, they'll see the preview and go, aha, I must check them out. So they'll go to Google and they'll just type in the brand name, the business name. You'll see sales go through organic. They'll do that, and if you've got any advertising at the top of the page, for instance, Google Shopping, which is a comparison site, the carousel at the top, or you've got ads at the top, you'll see clicks on those going up as well when an email goes out, because, believe it or not, 60% of people don't realise that the first 1, 2, 3 entries on Google homepage when they search are adverts, which is a shame. How do you measure word of mouth? For an interesting one, but really one of the keys that you should have in your dashboard is the amount of searches for your brand terms. And years ago we used to be able to get that information out of Google Analytics, not now because of privacy laws, but you can use Google Search Console because that traps the keywords that organic clicks have come by. So you can, for example, judge whether that article in a print magazine, remember those print magazines, has made a difference, because you can go into Search Console and see if the searches for your brand name have gone up. So, digital marketing, measure everything, get an eyeball on the SERPs, search engine results page, that's Google, and record it. And if you do that weekly, within a few months, you're going to have a lot of information that will probably be of use. Not always, but you never know what or how it's going to change your thinking and your digital marketing campaigns. Thank you.